Welcome to Robin Hood Shaving Artisans. Today we are going to use a 1930 Gillette open comb razor. This is beautiful. This is platinum, and I got this from Backroads Gold out in Chloride, Arizona, from Chris. And it's just a beautiful razor, and I had not shaved with it before, so I'm going to give it my best try. And along with this razor, it's a three-piece razor, open comb, and it looks just about like that, if you can see that. So I'm going to leave it apart. It's got a kind of neat slit here where it secures the razor, the blade rather, in the razor head. And it's got four little posts on each corner. Down here you can see that, and that helps also secure the edges of the blade in. The blade I'm going to use is a Gillette Silver Blue because it's a Gillette razor. So we're going to try that. We'll take this apart. This has never been used before. First time use. Let's see how this fits in here. Take it out carefully. Okay, this is what it looks like. Now we're going to put that in here. Put the bottom plate on, and there's some overhang, so I'm going to hold it just like that. I'll hold everything together, and we'll screw it in like this. This could be an aggressive razor, so I am going to be using and there you have it. Beautiful. It's got the Gillette name right on the top, if you can see that. And I think they sandblast this or something. I don't know how they get that finished, but it's a beautiful razor, very clean. And he did a beautiful job. Chris did a beautiful job on refinishing this, replating it in platinum. Nice razor. It's probably around, I'd say about 3 inches long. Not a super heavy razor, but it's comfortable. And the midpoint is right about here where I'm holding it. Maybe a little closer to this round part here. So let's set that down. We'll go over to the soap I'm going to use. Is going to be the Taylor of Old Mont Street, and one of my favorites is a sandalwood shaving cream, and it looks like this here. I've already taken some out and put it in my shaving stainless steel bowl, which is right here. The brush I'm going to use is a synthetic brush by DS Cosmetics, 24 mil. I really like this brush. Alright, so let's wash up. Now we're going to put some Perazzo on, because I have not shaved with that razor before, and if it's really aggressive, I don't want any surprises, so we'll see what happens. Let's wash up. Of course, I'm going to use my Brute green soap to wash up. You like the hat today? Alright. It's fine with that. It's windy out today, I can tell you that. It's my flags out front of the house are just blowing like crazy. I hope we're not going to get a big snowstorm. Oh my God, this matches my hat. Wait until I get the soap on. All right. If anybody ever used that 1930, I think that's in a 1930 open comb razor, let me know. Let's see. I'd be interested in seeing what you think about it. Let's put the top on this. I gotta get some more of this. I use a lot of it. All right. What I'm gonna do now is get the water out of my brush, and we'll see how hard this is to lather. This soap really lathers nice. It smells great. Sandalwood is one of my more favorite scents. I have bay rum, but I think I like sandalwood a little bit better. It's my personal preference. They both shave very well, but I may have to put some more soap in here. Maybe not. Give me a second. Hope you're all having a good day. And oh, they're now starting to lather up nicely. Oh, it smells good. Looks like my hat. I thought I would get away from black for a while. Alright, this is really turning out nice. It just takes a little effort and you got nice, really nice lather. I'll tell you something, this is one of the nicest parts of this wet shaving is you don't have to spray it out of a can. You'll never get the same type of lather as you would by doing it by hand. Alright, let me put this down and I'll put this in the hot water. Oh, keep it warm. So I have to be multi-talented here. I'm filling one container up and then we'll just float the other one inside of it to keep the lather warm. There we go. Alright, moving right along. I've got I think about 2, maybe 3 days of growth on my whiskers. I look like the Happy Baker with this hat. I love this hat. I thought I would wear it because this morning I shaved my head and there's so much shine on it now that when my lights hit it, you wouldn't be able to see me because of the glare. So I had to cover it up. You believe that? I don't. All right. I'm going to do this until I want to get a little glaze on this soap. You do it just by working it in. Ooh, is it Kevy? Kevy shaves. He's got a YouTube channel. He does that. He gets works the lather on his face until it's like it almost looked like silk. So I thought, wow, I'll see what it feels like. Oh, it smells so good. I just want to do this all day long. Good night. All right, this ought to be good enough. All right, there goes nothing. I've never used this razor before. I'm using the 1930 Gillette open comb. I think it's called a long comb razor. It's platinum, replated in platinum. And I've got the Gillette silver blue razor blade in it. Let's see how we do here. I like taking real short strokes when I'm first using a new razor or new razor blade. See, I cut myself a little bit, but I think I had a boo-boo up there. It's an unusual place to cut yourself or nick yourself. Another nick. I'm really holding it lightly too. I'm letting the razor again and the blade do the work. It's probably telling me, I don't need your help, I can do it fine just by myself. Because of the overhang, I want to be real careful in this area. All right. Let's be past number 2. First impressions of that razor is it's like driving a sports car. You want to stay on it. You don't want to close your eyes like you can on a big clunky SUV, or it'll go off the road quickly, or you have to pay attention. And maybe it's just me, but I've had other razors I've used for the first time. I didn't have to. I could kind of go to sleep when I'm shaving. This one you don't want to be going to sleep on because it's an open comb. It's not unpleasant, but it's just the different type of razor it is. That's all. And how old is it? It's a little bit older than me. And that's funny. How many different ways can they design a razor? I mean, they keep coming out with new razors, new material. All of them just hold razor blades, or one sort of another. Oh, this soap really feels good. I want to get some of that grapefruit flavored soap. Flavored, scented, it's flavored. The Happy Baker. All right. Again, the Gillette Blade, Blue Blade, and a Gillette 1930 open comb. Two fingers holding it up. I can definitely feel the blade against the skin. I don't know. I don't have any idea what the gap is on this. I imagine someplace somebody knows what it is. I don't have the record or the data on it. All right, how is that going? Oh, it's going this way across. You have to contort your face, like just to get the areas. Needs a little more water. A lot of people say, oh, you got about a nick here and a nick there, the razor's no good, or the blade's no good, or you're doing something wrong. It happens all the time. It doesn't bother me. That's why I have a styptic pencil. All right. I have several vintage razors like this, and it's really kind of fun to shave with those, and also then to shave with the newer modern double-edged razors to see what the difference is. A couple of my most favorite razors, 1963 and 64, Gillette Slimline Adjustables. They're just as good today as they were back then. This pass will be against the grain Why do they call it grain in whiskers? I don't know. Is there another term? I really like that hat with the white with the white lather. It's cool. Look like the Happy Baker. All right, let's do our thing here. I'm going to do one more pass around the neck in a minute. Let's get this done first. Oh, smooth. Wow. Nice. This is where I have to be careful in here. I always have a tendency to overshave. This area and around here. I guess you have to remember you're shaving with a razor blade. And not just a razor. I think if you keep that in your mind, you're a little bit more careful. Oh, wow, nice. No complaints on that. This I don't have to go over. Usually I have to go, even after the third pass, I got to go in these areas again. With this razor, I don't have to. I tell you, it's really very efficient, put it like that. All right. All right. All right, last pass. Only because I want to get every whisker. I gotta tell you, that's I'm done. I'm shocked. This is yeah, I nicked myself a couple times, but I'm gonna tell you something. That's a very, very close shave. You just gotta really take your time. It would be interesting to put a feather in there and see how you do. I think I'll shave with it a couple more times. Maybe with a Nasset Gillette or an Astra Green. And then I'll work my way up to a feather. But if I use a feather, I want at least 3 or 4 days of growth. All right, let's put this on here right away. Okay, get a tissue. And I'm going to use I might use an alum block because I want to see, I can tell if it stings or burns after I use the alum block, and that'll tell me if I overshaved an area. Okay, that'll close up. So, all right, I got my alum block. I'm going to wet it a little. What am I feeling? A little bit down in here. I overshaved it. Set that off to the side. Use my styptic pencil again. This thing is about had it. I have a new one. I just don't want to use it yet. This thing's got to be at least 30 years old. The other half of it is in there, which I don't think I can get it out without breaking the container. But it still works. Enough of that. All right. Moving right along. Today I'm going to do some, doesn't taste good, witch hazel by Thayer's, the cucumber. Good astringent. There's something about witch hazel, I just love it. Even when I'm not shaving and I take a shower, I take this out and I put it on my head, my face. How's that look? Pretty good, huh? Smooth shave. I'll tell you something. I'm really impressed with that razor. Of course, I got more on my shirt here. All right, now what I have here, it's one of these containers. I got. I had a container, something like this, and it came across. It came loose on the top or broke open. So it's gold. It was a Gold Bond aftershave balm. And so I got these containers and I put it in here. It just fit. It's perfect. So I'm going to use this a little bit over here. To put the moisture back in my skin. Well, that is a smooth shave. I tell you, if you ever get a chance, go over to Backroads Gold and send .com and then send Chris a letter, email and ask him if he ever has any of those in stock and pick one up. I'll tell you, you'll love it. It is so, I can't believe how close that shave was. And I'd probably kill myself if I had a feather in there. So, all right, to wind it up, better put the top back on this first. I'm going to use some Old Spice. Since we're going back in time, I'm going to use Old Spice. My dad used to use this. I can remember in the late 40s and 50s, he'd always use this in the basement. That's where he did all of his shaving. I don't want to. I should have put this on before the balm, which I usually do. Oh, boy, I'm all set now. All right, let's go from back to front. This was Gold Bond. I'll put the link below for all the products here if you want to investigate them further. As a balm, very nice. I like this. This is one of my more favorite balms. It just feels so good on the skin. Then I used Old Spice cologne. Thayer's for the witch hazel. Just turn it around the right way. Okay. Perazzo I put on because I didn't know how it would go the first shave. And this is good stuff. Of course, I used my alum block as a test to see how I did with a shave. This is a synthetic brush by DS Cosmetics. And they're really reasonable. It's a beautiful color brush. I ordered 2 of these, the same color. How that happened, I have no idea. Wash my hands a little bit. I don't like to waste it. It's still nice and sticky. The soap I used was the Taylor of Old Bond Street, Sandalwood. And I always like to use it for special occasions. This is what the container looks like. Beautiful soap. And finally, the star of the program was this 1930 Gillette open comb razor. It was refinished by Backroads Gold out of Chloride, Arizona, and it's platinum, refinished in platinum. It's beautiful, just like new, if not better. The razor blade, by the way, was the Gillette Blue Blade. So there you have it. I'm going to have some further links. Take a look at them up here and down there about some more vintage razors I have, and maybe some shaving tips. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for spending time with me in Sherwood Forest. This is Robin who's saying cheerio, and we'll catch you in the next shave. Thanks a lot. Enjoy your shaves and be nice to each other. Bye-bye.